Howdy y'all, welcome back to Camp Shack Productions. Don't mind all the side-by-side noise or the bugs flying around. I am up in our local Uinta Mountains, and tonight I wanted to test something. I want to see if we can take the stuff that we normally make s'mores out of and make s'mores better. So what I mean by that is I have a couple different ideas on how to possibly improve upon s'mores, and we're also going to try the Cup of Noodles campfire s'mores. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know how you feel about this. Leave a comment down below if you think this is a good idea, but I'm gonna give it a shot. So we're gonna go from everything from a traditional s'more to a little gourmet to something that I know is absolutely delicious and I guarantee your kids will love it, something you should really try. And then we'll end by tasting the s'more cup of noodles. Oh my God, I can't even believe I'm doing this. But because there is major fire danger, we have fire restrictions. Everything I'm gonna do tonight, I'm gonna actually do on a gas hibachi. So even cooking the marshmallows, I'm just gonna roast them over the hibachi. But we're gonna get into some really cool stuff. So stick around, let's find out if we can take a delicious campfire treat and make it even better, or potentially worse. All right, everybody, so we are going to make a classic s'more to start this off with. And what I mean by that is we're gonna roast a mallow. We're gonna put it between 2 pieces of graham with a chocolate. And we are just using basic milk chocolate. We have a really simple, easy going marshmallow stick. And again, I keep my chocolate in the cooler. So we'll just take this. This is just the Walmart Great Value chocolate. I figure if it's getting mushed into a s'more and we're doing the regular old fashioned, this is about as close as you can get to Hershey's without spending $3 for shitty Hershey's. Yeah, sorry Hershey's, I don't like your chocolate. Yeah, chocolate. All right, let's roast a mallow. What do you guys say? And now, I'm just gonna toast this thing up. And try not to put it right in the steak. I have to say, using the barbecue, you get a nice brown mallow. For those of you that like to light your marshmallows on fire, you're gonna have to take the grate off to do that. But I imagine that would work. All right. Ooh, we got toasty marshmallow. We're gonna need graham. We got our graham. Now, we got our chocolate. We'll take our mallow. And then the correct way to do this is to smush. All right, let's try the classic s'more. Pretty good. You can see why guys with beards don't eat s'mores a lot though. All right, that's a good s'more. Now the question is, can we take it up a notch? I should stop eating this because I'm gonna have 4 more types of s'mores. All right, so let's see if we can take it to the whole next level. Oh my God, I'm already so sticky. Nothing like sticky marshmallow and bug spray. All right, so these are stuffed puffs, and these actually have salted caramel in the middle of them. So we're gonna try that same thing. Mallow. But instead of using regular chocolate, I also have a Heath bar. So we're gonna step this thing up and see if we can really do the deliciousness. All right. Mallow roasting. I feel like I have so much marshmallow already stuck to my beard. And we haven't even started. Okay, so this thing is definitely not toasting like a regular marshmallow. It's more burning. So you can tell when you feel this, it doesn't feel quite like the traditional marshmallow would. And you can see that it's kind of bubbling up instead of browning like the other one did. Oh, this is gonna be good though, isn't it? Are there still bugs flying all over the place? Yes, there are. We have our caramel mallow. Let's see if I can finally break a gram without destroying it. Look at me go. Oh man, I'm on fire. All right, we're gonna do one piece of Heath chocolate. Pull our caramely mallow. And again, smoosh. So, this is a salted caramel stuffed mallow. Marshmallow for those of you that are younger than Sandlot. Heath chocolate and graham. You could also do Oreo cookies or like chocolate chips. Soft chocolate chip cookies would make this really good. I didn't need any more sugar, so I just decided to stick with graham. But get creative. Mm. I mean, look at that thing. Oh. So the caramel in the middle did not get hot. The outside kind of melted more than it roasted, so they're a little odd. Mm. Is it better? I don't know. No. It is not better. The caramel stays cold. So you'd have to figure out, maybe this would be good to like wrap in tin foil as well and just let it melt instead of trying to roast the marshmallow. But the traditional s'more with the regular marshmallow is better. I give the traditional an 8. I give this a 6.5. And it's got some of my favorite things in it. Heath bar, caramel, salted caramel. It's just not as good. This is one of the best treats that you can actually get. And it is a really simple thing. In fact, I gotta grab the chocolate. Hold on. I always like to make sure that I keep my chocolate in the cooler so that way it doesn't melt throughout the day. So always have your chocolate in the cooler. All right, so what you need for this is chocolate chips. You could also just break up a chocolate bar if you're doing regular s'mores and you don't have chocolate chips. I like to go semi-sweet. Go with it whatever you want. You can add all kinds of crazy stuff. Butterfinger pieces, Heath pieces, fresh fruit, frozen fruit, freeze-dried fruit, anything you want to these things. And they are so, so good. So what you do, take your waffle cone. Sorry. You also need aluminum foil. Waffle cones. Mini marshmallows. Chocolate chips. Waffle cones, mini marshmallows, tinfoil. Sorry, I got so excited that I just started to making. These are also a super great thing to do if, like me, you have fire restrictions because you don't actually cook this over a fire. You cook it on a grill or someplace where you can use the tinfoil. I also like to use 2 cones so that way I can turn it and you don't have that big dip that you normally do in a waffle cone. You can use any kind of ice cream cone, but I like waffle cones. So see how that just kind of closes the gap there, and it also gives me my favorite part, which is actually the cone. All right, this is where the layering process comes in. So just like an ice cream cone, you want to take a little bit of chocolate, drop it in the bottom. What that'll do is it'll melt and it'll kind of make a base where nothing really gets past it. So I always add a little bit. Now again, you don't have to use mini marshmallows. You can use the caramel marshmallows like the ones that we did earlier. You can use regular marshmallows. I like the mini ones though because they just melt up. So I just added a layer of mini marshmallow. Now I will add a layer of chocolate. Back to a layer of mini marshmallow. One more small layer of chocolate. And again, if you wanted to, you could add fruit or the Butterfinger bites that you can get in the baking aisle to make your cookies and things like that, pies. You could add Heath bar. You could add, I mean, anything you want. You could break it up, and as long as it's chocolate and it melts, you could use preserves, jam. You could use strawberry jam if you wanted to. You could use like caramel ice cream filler, anything like that. So you just kind of stuff that thing up. You can see that I've done all of my layers. Now you just take it. We're going to wrap it in our cone. I just broke the cone, so you really want to be careful when you're wrapping it, but you basically just wrap it up, and then we're going to set that on the grill. We're going to rotate it about every 5 minutes, and you want to do this for about 15 minutes until everything is nice and melted. Turn your grill down to low so that it doesn't cook the outside of the cone and it just melts it up. So once we get this thing melted, I'll show you guys what it looks like. We'll have a little bite. Yum. To balance out how sweet everything is. So the way I'm going to do that, by having a beer. So for those of you that are at camp or chilling at home or enjoying this video, crack a step 2, make a s'more. Cheers. Kids, wait till you're 21 to drink. Oh, God, that helps a lot. Really does. All right. Third way to try and eat a s'more. We've had this on the grill for about 12 minutes or so, and you will see that we have a gooey, chocolatey mess here. Oh man. Cheers. I mean, I don't know, man. You got the ice cream cone. You got the chocolate. You got the melted marshmallow. I mean, look at that thing. And as it goes down, it melted more. The top part didn't, but is it better than a traditional s'more? I don't know what I give a s'more, an 8.5. I give this an 8. Now, fresh fruit, something like that, something to take away a little bit of the sweetness, you know, I think would be really good. Pairing this with something like a sherbet ice cream or something like that, which would kind of cut down on the sweetness, but it is absolutely delicious. So 8 out of 10. Mm. Mm. My God, my body's gonna go into sugar overload. All right, we got one more. Oh, thank God for that beer. All right, y'all, so final part of the puzzle we have to do here. We have to boil some water so that we can try out the s'mores cup of noodle. So, this is 400 calories, by the way. That's something. So you're supposed to cook this in the microwave, but we're gonna do it the old-fashioned way with boiling water and thyme. Oh my God, I want you guys to see this. It's got marshmallows, chocolate powder, or maybe it looks like graham, and ramen noodles on the inside. Oh baby. Campfire s'mores cup of noodle. Oh. All right, well, you know what to do when water boils. We're gonna just let that thing do its thing. And I'm gonna continue to drink a step 2 and get rid of some of the sugar from the earlier s'mores. Surprising, so far, the original s'mores coming in clutch. That's right, clutch it is. Because the bugs won't leave me alone. Okay. It smells interesting. I mean, it looks like ramen. Is it gonna taste like ramen? I don't think so. But I guess we're gonna find out. Okay. Okay. The only way that I can describe this is if you took hot chocolate and cooked a regular pack of top ramen and then added mini marshmallows. That's what it tastes like. Oh. Oh. Yeah. It's hot chocolate ramen. So if you want to know what this tastes like, just make hot chocolate, pour it into the ramen, and then let it hydrate, and you will have exactly this. It's not good. Sorry. Oh my God. Don't do that. Don't get the s'mores ramen. I'm gonna give this a 3. Yeah, and that's being generous because I love top ramen. And this is not good. Don't do this. I mean, oh God. Oh universe, why would you create something like this, huh? Come on. Oh, that's not good. All right, everybody. So there you have it. As far as I'm concerned, you can't really top an original s'more. There's something about the way that a regular marshmallow actually cooks over the grill or fire. When you roast a marshmallow, it does something completely amazing to it. And those caramel stuffed marshmallows, they're different. They're a different consistency, they're a different texture. They're built to hold the caramel in, whereas it feels like regular marshmallows just kind of fluff up and just goo. Now, if you want to really kind of take a traditional s'more, use a regular marshmallow, add some good funky chocolate, add some really nice like the Ghirardelli with the caramel in the middle is really good on a s'more. Put it on a cookie, put it on something a little bit different to try to kind of make that outer crust. I don't think you can do better than graham personally. I think the graham kind of adds something. It's kind of like the cheesecake, you know, it's not cheesecake unless it has a graham cracker crust. You know, so think about mixing your chocolates, stick with traditional marshmallows, try the cones. If you have kids, definitely try the cones. They're a lot of fun. They're really good. It's just way too much. They're too big for me. I need like a mini version of it. You know what I mean? But overall, you can't go wrong with an original s'more. And do not buy the Campfire S'mores cup of noodle. Don't waste your money. It's horrible. All right, my friends, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please go down and hit the like button. If you're feeling super generous, subscribe. Otherwise, I will see you all back in the next video. Oh God, don't eat the s'mores. Oh, I can't believe I'm gonna eat this. I'm a little worried. A little bit worried. It can't be good. There is no possible way that this thing is good. All right.